Located in the southern key economic region, Binh Phuoc holds some comparative advantages to attract investors. Contiguous to provinces such as Đắk Nông, Lâm Đồng, Đồng Nai, Bình Dương, Tây Ninh, and the Kingdom of Cambodia, Binh Phuoc plays an important role in the new economic corridor that is the gateway of economy, cultural and social exchanges among Southeast region, the Mekong River, the Central Highlands, and several countries such as Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand. Despite the complicated development of COVID-19 in 2021, Binh Phuoc holds the highest growth rate in the Southeast region and ranked 20th in the country with the growth of 6.32%. Otherwise, the average growth rate of Binh Phuoc province was 7.25% in the period 2016 and 2020. Agriculture accounted for 23.6% in the total industry and construction accounted for 43.8%. The province IIP industrial production index increased by 17.8% compared to the previous year, exceeding the set plan of 14.5%, while the processing and manufacturing industries were the main growth drivers in the province with a growth rate of 18.6%. Export revenue was estimated to be $3.5 billion, a 17.8% increase over the previous year. Last year, 63 foreign investment projects with a capital of $540 million and 100 domestic investment projects valued at 12,700 billion Vietnam dong were invested in Binh Phuoc. Up to now, there have been 339 FDI projects in Binh Phuoc province with an investment capital of $3,342 million, mainly in the sectors of manufacturing materials, accessories, footwear production, apparel, and textiles. Binh Phuoc's traffic infrastructure system is being invested sequentially and modernized step by step. The province has several arterial traffic routes such as National Highway number 13, National Highways number 14, DT-741, which are convenient for international traffic connecting with the provinces of Central Highlands, Bình Dương, Tây Ninh, and Ho Chi Minh City, and connecting to the Kingdom of Cambodia through the Hollow International Border Gate. The Ho Chi Minh City Suyomo Trân Thành Expressway project is scheduled to be completed in 2025. The Trân Thành Đắk Nông Highway, DT-753 Road, and Ma Da Bridge are upgraded to become national highway connecting with Long Thanh International Airport in Đồng Nai province, as well as Khai Ma Thi Port and Da La Vung Tau province. This shortened the distance and travel time to seaports and airports, reducing the cost and increasing the product's competitiveness. In the coming years, the Trans-Asia Railroad will be built, promising to create a boost for the socio-economic development of Binh Phuoc province. Having the large area of mainly fertile basalt red soil in the south, Binh Phuoc's climate is favorable for the cultivation of long-term industrial crops and orchards, fruit trees, as well as the development of livestock and pork breeding. Binh Phuoc is known as the capital of rubber trees with a total area of 247 hectares and the largest area of cashew trees in the country with 141,595 hectares. Binh Phuoc province has a large land fund that can be assigned to the locality of the development of industrial parks, commercial service, and new urban areas. There are 13 industrial parks in Binh Phuoc with complete technical infrastructure investment and a total area of 6,061 hectares. with an occupancy rate of 53.5%. The two largest parks that are so favorable for investors that are BCOM's Binh Phuoc Industrial Park and the Minh Hương Sikiko Industrial Park, both of which have quite a large-scale modern equipment as well as synchronously invested infrastructure with convenient transportation system. From 2021 to 2030, there are more industrial parks are scheduled to be expanded, covering an area of 2,500 hectares. The new planting of 5 industrial parks covered an area of 6,800 hectares. By 2030, there will be 40 industrial clusters in Binh Phuoc with a total area of 1,600 hectares. The Hoa Border Gate Economic Zone covers an area of 28,000 hectares to meet the needs of investors. Currently, the procedures to establish 8 industrial clusters are being completed, covering an area of 40 to 70 hectares each. According to provincial goals, by 2025, there will be at least 2 industrial clusters in every district or town. With a population of 1 million people, Binh Phuoc has abundant human resources with a labor participation rate for 61%. In the period of golden population, Binh Phuoc held a comparative advantage compared to other localities and the whole countries. The GRDP per capita is higher than the national average, with more than 3,300 USD per person per year by the end of 2021. The quality of Binh Phuoc general education is quite high. It has rolled out policies to attract high-profile investors such as FPT John Stock Company to be high-quality in their schools, universities, or university branches interested in developing vocational education and training institutions to meet investor needs for skilled laborers. All administrative procedures are handled by the online public service level 4 and connected to the National Public Service Portal. Carrying out administrative procedures, investors just need to contact online or directly to the Public Administration Service Center of Binh Phuoc Province for instructions, receive documents, and receive settlement results. The time to settle administrative procedures for investment is shortened to 2/3 compared to the government's regulations. The province of Binh Phuoc has rolled out policy to boost incentives and investment support. In addition to preferential content prescribed by the government of Vietnam, Binh Phuoc is continuing to review and supplement several specific preferential policies for socializations in fields supporting Binh Phuoc has an abundant materials from rubber wood with an area of 247,000 hectares. The average annual exploitation area is about 20,000 hectares, which translates to an estimated 4 million cubic meters per year. In addition, there is an area of Melaleuca forest, cashew wood, and raw materials imported from Dak Lak, Dak Nong, and the Kingdom of Cambodia. Attracting large-scale wood and furniture processing investment projects to improve the value of local wood materials is province's priority. Binh Phuoc prioritizes attracting investment projects in processing foods such as cashew nuts, fruits, spices, pork, and chicken in the target of deep processing, which projects have high international competitiveness in terms of scale, productivity, quality, food safety, environmental protection, and resource saving. Priorities should also be given to attracting large-scale enterprises. The FDI sector has financial potential, modern technology, customer markets, and the formation of a variety of servicing satellites. With the output of dried lettuce estimated to 300,000 tons per year, Binh Phuoc welcomes rubber lettuce processing projects with the modern technology to produce car tires and components in the auto industry and auto productions using raw materials from rubber lettuce. Binh Phuoc province prioritizes attracting large corporations to invest in the electronics industry to produce electronic components for export. It is our priority to invite large corporations to invest in the development of support industry and the mechanical industry and the manufacture of machinery and equipment in the industrial and agricultural sectors. Experienced investors in the field of industrial park infrastructure are attracted to the province, particularly for 6 industrial parks in Dong Phu district that covered an area of 500 hectares each, and industrial park in Chuan Tan district covering an area of 300 hectares, and an industrial park in Hung Wan district covering an area of 220 hectares. The development of urban area is focused on combining trade services and entertainment such as resorts, 4-star, 5-star hotels, shopping centers, and golf courses. Especially, Binh Phuoc calls for investment in 4 golf courses, urban and commercial complex projects at Phuoc Hoa Reservoir in Chuan Tan district, Suyai Reservoir in Dong Phu district, Bowlet Grassland in Budang district, and Thakma Lakeside in Phuoc Long Town. The province is calling for investment to build 6 high-class commercial centers in Dong Xoai City, Phuoc Long, Bình Long, Chuan Tan, Dong Phu, and Phu Ring district, along with 4 other supermarkets in Dong Xoai, Bình Long, Phuoc Long, and Chuan Tan. Binh Phuoc also appeals for investment to build wholesale markets, border trade, infrastructure, and a logistics center system at ICD port. Binh Phuoc province prioritizes attracting investment in tourism projects associated with the construction of 4 or 5-star hotels at Suikam Reservoir in Dong Xoai City, Suizai Reservoir in Dong Phu district, Bara Mountain Ecotourism in the Phuoc Long Town, Bu Lake Grassland Tourism in Budang district, expansion of Tha Thit Regional Command in Loc Ninh district, Sting Sabombor Ethnic Cultural Reserve of Budang district, Bu Zamap National Park Tourism, Tao In Sơn Ha, and Binh Phuoc tourist areas in Dong Phu district, Khu Lao Ecotourism in Budop district, and Dap Ong Ecotourism area in Hung Wan district. Calling for investment in 2 projects of vocational training schools at intermediate and college levels with a minimum scores of 3,000 students each, and 2 investment projects in universities or university branches with a minimum scale of 2,000 students each in Dong Xoai City, Chuan Tan district, and Dong Phu district. Investments are being sought to construct private 100-bed hospitals in the Loc Ninh district and a 150-bed general hospital in both Bình Long and Phuoc Long towns, and a 200-bed hospital in Dong Xoai City. Binh Phuoc province always welcomes investors and commits to standing by and accompanies investors, creating the most favorable business climate for businesses. Let's go to Binh Phuoc for new successes.